When you think of God, what comes to mind? When you think of His personality and the way He sees you, what's in your head? Do you see a God who delights in you, who is excited about you, who's interested in everything you do? Or do you see an angry, distant person? Maybe a moral policeman looking to give you a ticket for stepping out of line, or maybe a divine professor just interested in giving you education and good moral principles. Or maybe worse, a divine employer who is just there to wake you up early so that you'll do more duty. Whatever it is that is in your mind when you think of God, it's the single most important thing about you. You will respond to Him no better than the picture that you have in your head. That's why it is so important that we get the truth about God every day. We need a fresh revelation of who God is every day. We need a fresh glimpse of His wisdom, His power, His kindness, His compassion. Every day we need to expand our view of Him. You see, God's passion for us is to give us an ever-expanding view of who He really is. We need to have a bigger dimension of what we think of when we think of His wisdom and His power and His grace and His kindness. Such majesty transforms us. Paul said this, "For we all with unveiled face, beholding as in a mirror the glory of the Lord, are being transformed into the same image, even from glory to glory." Bottom line, what he is saying is that the transformation between being a self-worshiper and a God-worshiper comes when we get a fresh glimpse of who He really is. Our God is a great God, and we must give ourselves totally to the goal of having an ever-expanding view of who He is. We can see Him in the Word, we can see Him in our circumstances, we can see Him in nature like this. God's passion is to arrest us and captivate us with His goodness and His greatness. All we must do is to see Him clearly in the Word, in circumstances, and in nature.